Hey, it's Anisa, and welcome back to Your Soul Awaits channel. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's dive into the deep. So, this discussion, I want to let you guys know about how I got into my spiritual journey and what pushed me on this path. I hear this a lot. Like, I've had a lot of people kind of ask me, how did I get to where I am, or like what pushed me into the direction of the spiritual journey. And I also feel like this is something that a lot of people kind of wonder about, like how is this person spiritual, or how did they start learning about this, or how can I get my life in that direction. So I just want to give you a little background and tell you my spiritual journey story, letting y'all in on my life. But I believe in authenticity and transparency. I'm a human too. Not perfect. I don't know it all. I don't have everything always together. You know what I'm saying? This is life. I do still live on this place called Earth with y'all. So, oh boy. The first thing that I remember is I kept seeing 716. And 716 is my birthday. It's my day of birth. I am a Cancer sun. So that's my zodiac sign. And we'll get into astrology on another segment. But I kept seeing 716 on my phone, or like on the stove, the stove clock or whatever. And I'm like, I know I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? You keep repeating, you keep seeing the same thing. You're like, wait a minute, am I tripping? Like, am I losing my mind? Am I losing my marbles? No, I was not losing my motherfucking mind, because seeing those numbers is what led me to get here today. Okay? 716 is my birthday and my day of birth. So therefore, I was seeing birthday angel numbers. I was seeing my birthday, okay? And I was seeing my birthday, obviously, because it's my birthday, right? It's a number that I knew for sure that would get my attention, right? This is like a reminder, something like, hello, like, something calling at you. And you're like, why do I keep seeing this? So if you are seeing your birthday, it's definitely a sign for you. That ain't to say that it's calling you into your journey. However, though, it could be saying that, talking about you, but also trying to get you to awaken. If you're somebody that's already tapped in, seeing your birthday is also another confirmation that you are on the right track, and remembering to follow your path and stay in line with your higher self. Now, sorry, I got off a little bit off track there. But, so I kept seeing 716, and I was like, why do I keep seeing this number? Like, what is it? Now, at this time, I was living with the father of my child, and we were together in this relationship. And it was our daughter was fairly new. I had my daughter in 2019, so she's 3 now. She's an Aries. And I would say that's kind of when I had my rock bottom moment. Like, after having her, and going through those motions and things like that. I'm not necessarily saying postpartum depression, but what I am saying is during those times, like, I did experience some heavy emotions that kind of made me sink to the bottom, right? And that's the main thing that I remember. Like, around that time, I was seeing 716. Like, when I was feeling those emotions, when I was feeling down, when I was feeling alone, when I felt like there was nobody out here, when I felt unloved, when I felt like nobody cared, when I felt like I just didn't want to be on earth no more, right? When I just want to disappear, like I could just snap and everything's gone away. Like, I just turned to poof into dust. I'm still here. I'm still fucking here. It did not work, clearly. But it was all a part of the process, okay? It is what led me to get to where I am now, okay? So I eventually looked up the number. I looked up 716. I was like, why do I keep seeing 716? I looked it up. Boom. That's when the shit really got rocking and rolling, okay? It was telling me, about an awakening, and you're seeing this because the angels are letting you know that they are with you, and, they're on your path, and you're on the right path. And it was like, wait a minute, where's all these messages coming from? What are these signs? What are y'all talking about? Because, again, I'm not somebody that, I was not as tapped in as I am now, right? I was fairly new to the numbers and the synchronicities. I had no idea what any of that meant. So I'm like, what are they talking about? What's going on? What you mean? And I was seeing 222 and, just these numbers that was aligning with everything I was going through, with how I was feeling, my emotions. And it was like, wait a minute, somebody is with me. Somebody's watching. Somebody's listening, because how y'all know that shit? Because they are watching. because they are listening. Because somebody is always here. Always. Always. Even the people that don't believe, it's somebody that's still there with you. When you wanted to go left, but you went right, and then you learned that it was a car wreck. If you would have went left, yeah, that was your intuition that was working, whether you believe it or not. That was somebody saving you, whether you believe it or not. That was a higher being guiding and directing you, whether somebody want to believe it or not. That's how life works. But it is because of my daughter that I am where I am today. When they say kids transform your life, that is not a joke. That is not a lie. That's something that I knew even before I, learned that I was pregnant. Even way before that, like when I was a little kid, I knew that having a child transforms your life. So that may be why, like when I was in the delivery room and I had her, I just went through the process like I was just straight facing everything. I remember the doctor who delivered my baby, who was not my OBGYN, by the way. He was like, have you done this before? Wow, you just pushed like it was nothing. I was like, no, this is my first time. But the magnitude of it all is what I'm just trying to get you all to see. You know what I'm saying? That it's little things in life that happen that do transform your entire life. You know what I'm saying? You getting into that car accident, you breaking your leg, you getting sick, you going through a terrible breakup. All of those things are pivotal points in your life because they are helping drive you into the direction that you're really and truly meant to go. Because we all have a mission here. Every last one of us have a mission here on this earth. Every fucking body, okay? Everybody. We all do. So I just wanted to give y'all a little tidbit, on how I got into my journey. Like I said, had a baby, had my daughter. I was starting to see my birthday repeated everywhere on the phone, randomly picking up my phone. There was 716, and it was like, am I tripping? Am I tweaking? I wasn't tweaking or tripping, y'all. I was on the right path, just like you are on the right path, tuning in and watching this.